So this is a video I was not expecting to make, or at least I wasn't expecting to make for a while. But yeah, I'm pretty much done with Enlisted for the time being. Now, for all those who aren't in the loop, I've been very disappointed with the latest Enlisted update. I'm talking pretty much high caliber onwards. I've made my thoughts known on those updates, and basically, yeah, they're not been good updates, and pretty much I've just lost interest in the game, and yeah, hence the GTA 5 footage that you're seeing right now. Anyways, that being said, I'm gonna be talking about a few, pretty much just going a bit in depth on the reasons why. Then probably, what's the future, and then some other stuff as well. Anyways, that being said, I'm just going to start right now. So, first off, why did I come to this decision? Why did I say, yeah, this might be a good time to leave Enlisted for now? Well, I think I briefed it in the intro, and I've also said it in my Where I've Been video. But Enlisted's just not fun anymore. Like, the game, it was a good game, and honestly, I think the major updates have just made it, it's just been bad, and the updates have just made it worse and worse. I remember when stuff like Burning Skies or Pacific came out, and there was a good buzz behind them, but look at, say, Airborne. Like, Airborne was an awful update that basically, I mean, hell, look at the roadmap. The roadmap is pretty much just, not been followed as well. Airborne, Airborne, the roadmap, I use Airborne a lot because I think it was the big, High Caliber was bad, but at least High Caliber you could kind of say, oh, it was a minor update. Even though, to be honest, so was Burning Skies, and look what that added. But Airborne was supposed to be a big update, we added paratroopers into the game. Apart from the fact they're all going to be event squads, or you pay for them, and we're not going to put them in the progression tree. So basically, if you're not in either A, you've not been playing the game currently, or you've been, you're a new player, you're going to get fucked over by paratroopers. Yeah, it's kind of a weird one. I think they really should have added them into the tech tree. But that's neither here nor there. And yeah, it's really just been the major updates to the game that have really kind of soured, not just my perception of the game, but it's other people's perception of the game as well. And as well as that, the content as well has been very, the updates have just been making light content. I think the last big major content update was the Pacific, all the way back in 2022. Everything else has just been minor stuff. Cool, we added in a new Sherman, or two new Shermans, which are pretty much identical to the Shermans we've already got in game. We've added in a 105. Cool, I guess. We've added in the Hellcat, even though the Wolverine's already in the game, and we should have added in the Jackson. And it's stuff like this that just, or we've added in another we've added in another King Tiger or another IS-2. It's really? At least go back, at least try, and add in some actual new stuff. But most of the time it's just been pretty garbage, really. Some of the stuff have been pretty garbage with the new updates as well. And also, I think, a lot of people have been talking about the whole merge as well, and I've kept mostly quiet on it. I still think it was a good idea that was executed horribly. I think it's alright. It's an alright idea in concept, making sure that newer players don't play against, if you want to go against, the high, if you don't want the high the high BR sweat fests that apparently they've been turning into, you can use lower equipment, but at the same time, you could get high, people who are really good at the game, they can just equip low tier equipment and play those as well. And also, obviously, of course, the whole, with the whole campaign system, which was one of the things Enlisted did unique, which was actually quite unique about Enlisted, that's completely gone now in favour of this standardised merge, which, that's rubbed people the wrong way as well. So, yeah, obviously I would say again, like I said, I'm more on the fence about it compared to either outright hating it or outright praising it. But yeah, that being said, I can see where both sides are coming from, and yeah. But other than that, there's not really much else about Enlisted. So that leads me on to the future. And really, I think the main thing about the future is that, well, I don't know if I'm probably going to make a few more Enlisted content. Like, I do have some ideas for Enlisted. Mostly stuff like more theoretical shit. So, like, you'll see what I mean eventually. But for now, I don't think I'm going to be recording as much Enlisted or doing stuff. Now, I will say what I will be doing and what I won't be doing. What I will be doing is, of course, that theoretical shit, which you'll see later. Like, I'll probably be like, oh, these are some weapons that need to be added into the game, etc. There's a few ideas I've got as well. But I'm also going to be doing, like, videos on major updates and, of course, on the, my views on stuff, that are coming out. And, I'm going to be giving my, my takes on them still. I'm still going to be doing that. What I won't be doing is stuff like minor updates. I won't be doing, like, unless something, something big happens. And I won't be doing, like, gameplay footage or stuff like that, which, a lot of people have, I've posted a lot of stuff. A lot of people still post a lot of gameplay. Obviously, of course, I've never done premium squads. I think the only one I ever did, the only premium squad I've ever bought was the Pacific Landing Pack, and that's because I actually was genuinely hyped about it, and I would say that was actually a pretty good pack in my opinion. Like, it wasn't overpowered, but it wasn't, like, underpowered either. Like, it was a good early game progression boost, and I think that's what it should have been. It was two unique weapons, even though they've both been obscured now because, well, the Pacific doesn't really exist anymore. The Japanese ones still work, but even then, I think they've got the Type 2 in the tech tree now, so what do I know? But yeah, you won't be seeing gameplay footage and stuff like that. You maybe if the game gets a bit better, I may post, like, a game, like, first game back or something like that in, like, 2 years or something like that. I don't even know, but yeah. So that leads me neatly onto my plans for the future. And really, my best bet for the plans for the future is that you're going to be seeing a lot more stuff on other games. So I addressed this in my last video when I was talking about where I've been, and obviously I was using Black Flag gameplay. I'm using GTA gameplay for this one, but I think that this, I'm going to be doing a few more, like, I've got some ideas of what to do next, and yeah. I've got a couple, so it's probably going to be, a few videos, and then I'm going to intersperse, like, an Enlisted video in there, then I'm going to do a few more, and then maybe intersperse an Enlisted, I've got for the ideas for Enlisted in there. Obviously, of course, if you haven't seen my video, which I'd recommend checking out, it explains why I've not been as active, but basically, yeah, this is pretty much my plans for the future. Obviously, of course, I am working around my job as well, which is a bit of a nightmare. But anyways, that being said, I'll be trying to upload as much as I can. Obviously, it's a bit difficult because obviously when I get home, I just want to slam into a nearby bed and then be like, oh, be done with it. But yeah. As for, the future, that's what it is. I might come back to Enlisted, but as of right now, I'm probably going to be doing, like I said, like a few videos, not on Enlisted. Come back to maybe one, like, really, like, high production Enlisted video. Then do a lot more other videos, then come back to an Enlisted video. Then, like, do it kind of like that. The only time I'll probably break that cycle is if, like, a big update's coming out, or, like, there's, like, some big feature coming out for Enlisted. But, yeah, as of right now, yeah, I'm taking a backseat on Enlisted. That being said, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Leave your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video.